Hello everyone, my name is Jenny. I'm your IELTS tutor. Thank you so much for watching my video. In this video, I will be sharing the sample answers that I have made for this part 2 topic. And this is a new topic if you're going to take the IELTS speaking exam this February, March, and April year 2021. Expect that this topic might come out. This is actually requested by one of my subscribers, so I hope that this will be helpful in your IELTS preparation. I've highlighted the words or phrases that would be useful, so please remember them. Do some shadowing and read with me. This is the first sample answer. I'd like to talk about a time when I have to tell my best friend a significant and truthful information. My best friend's name is Cindy, and she's actually one of the most important people in my life. We've been friends for more than 2 decades now, since we met each other in primary school. She's my confidant, and whenever things get rough for the both of us, we're always there for each other. Because of this, when I discovered a cruel truth about her boyfriend, even though I knew that she would be hurt by it, I had no choice but to tell her about what I saw. Actually, it's her ex-boyfriend already, because Cindy broke up with him when I told her about the guy's cheating activities. As far as I can recall, it was the summer of last year when I was strolling in the park. I accidentally saw Cindy's boyfriend holding hands with another woman. Fortunately, he did not notice me at all. And I guess it's probably because he is nearsighted. He was wearing eyeglasses and he can't really see objects or people far away. I was surprised when I saw him with another girl because they looked so sweet together. When I told Cindy about it, she was not surprised at all because she told me she already had a hunch that her boyfriend was seeing another woman. I felt sorry for Cindy because I know for a fact that she loved her boyfriend so much. I think I needed to tell her that truth because of many reasons. First off, if she will end up with a guy, she would only be miserable. Although the news was overwhelming for me, it also took the load off my shoulder because Cindy accepted the truth. Secondly, she's an amazing woman and she doesn't deserve an unfaithful man. Finally, she's been through a lot, so I don't want to add another burden in her life. I think Cindy is such a strong woman, and I'm relieved that we're always on the same page. I advise her that it's okay to cry, but she should move on because she doesn't deserve the guy. She took my advice and she moved on. In fact, she now has a baby and she's happily married to a man who truly loves her. I guess that would be all. Thanks for listening. Alright, now let us continue to the second sample answer. My friend and I are huge fans of Korean drama. In fact, every time we hang out, instead of watching movies in the cinema, going to the malls, we'd rather stay home and watch dramas. Sometimes she would come to my house, sleep over, and we would watch dramas together. My friend's name is Jenny, and our families are very close to each other, so it's completely fine with them if we sleep in each other's houses sometimes. A couple of months ago, we watched a Korean drama and we became huge fans of a certain drama couple. We fell in love with them because they really portray their roles very well. Jenny and I could only wish that they will end up together in real life because they're so effective in convincing us that they were in love. A couple of weeks ago, news broke out that they were officially dating. I saw that news on the internet, and when I saw the article, I was over the moon because I've been rooting for this celebrity couple. I knew that Jenny was busy at that time because she was preparing for her studies abroad. I am aware that she was always occupied with her studies. That's why we only hang out once or twice a month. Even though I knew she had a lot on her plate during that time, I called her and told her about the news. I knew for a fact that Jenny would jump for joy. When I told her about the news, she sounded so ecstatic. She told me that we need to buy a cake to celebrate the news. I know she was being exaggerated, but I completely understand where she's coming from because her favorite real couple became real. I'm happy that I was the first person to tell her about that news because I knew she'd be delighted with that truth. And I guess that will be all. Thanks for listening. All right. So the first sample answer was a bit serious. It was about cheating, the discovery of a cheating guy. And then the second sample answer, it's a truth about a celebrity. Okay? Any idea or answer is fine as long as you speak fluently, as long as you use idioms or good vocabulary. All right? All right, so let us continue with part three. The first question is, do you think we should tell the truth at all times? Please read with me. I guess it depends on the situation, and it's simply because some truths are really important. However, there are instances when we can withhold the information because it can bring negative effects to other people. For instance, I believe it's fine not to tell the truth to someone who is very sick already because instead of getting better, their condition might get worse. They need to be happy and they need to avoid stress, so withholding the truth should be fine sometimes. Alright, so let us continue to the second question in part 3. How do you know when others are telling lies? In my opinion, there are many signals when people are telling a lie. For instance, they don't have eye contact. They avoid looking straight in the eye because they are not probably sincere. Aside from that, their voice is shaking and their body language, they usually look tense. However, for those who are pathological liars or serial liars, I guess it's hard to tell because they already master the art of lying. So here, at least two ideas. Okay? So, one is that it's easy to tell because there are many signs, and that includes eye contact, voice is shaking, and body language. And then another idea is sometimes it's hard to tell, it's hard to know. Right? Okay, so let's continue. This is the third question. Do you think it's more important to win a game or follow the rules in sports? Read with me, please. I believe that both are vital, mainly because players work hard to win the game. That's the major reason why they always practice, because winning can make them satisfied. However, while winning the game, they should also follow the sports rule. Otherwise, it is considered cheating, and it's definitely unfair. I believe they should play fair and square. Okay, this is an idiomatic expression, fair and square. Right? So it just simply means they should play fair. When you hear the word important in the question, try to paraphrase it. You can say it's vital, it's significant, it's essential. Please paraphrase the questions so that you can get a good score in vocabulary. Okay? Now for the last question, sometimes people should tell lies. Do you agree? When it comes to that question, I believe that telling lies once in a while is unavoidable, and I think it's fine. My reason for that is it gives people a chance to escape from reality. By telling a lie, sometimes we can avoid hurting other people. For instance, if a family member is sick, instead of telling the whole truth that they are terminally ill, I guess telling a lie is fine because they might get worse if we tell them the real condition. Right? Okay, so the words that I have highlighted here are the expressions that you can use. Sometimes you can begin your answer with this. Well, when it comes to that question, instead of always saying, I believe that, I think that. So sometimes you can say this. Okay? Alright, so anyways, that would be all. Thank you so much for your time. If you have any suggestion, please feel free to comment below. Thank you. Bye.